I'm not a smart man, but I know what things rotten says. Oh! Wow. Yeah, so she's a big lady. It smells really bad. Should I open another one? It'd be stupid to crack one open. That's a good egg.
You gonna leave it there?
Nope, I'm getting out of here. What would you do? I mean, I thought I got all the good eggs out of it, but I feel like I want to get another one. All right, people, I don't know what's going on here, but I actually asked Tom if he passed gas, and it wasn't Tom.
It was not me. It was not me.
But I think what's happening, sadly, is these eggs are not good because this one's, yeah, look, you can see. You see that? That's not a viable egg. So I want to get it out of here before it blows up.
Well, those are the Caiman eggs.
These are the smooth front. Yeah, let's go over here because this is going to be nasty smell. But I actually was thinking of maybe opening another one. I don't know what's going on. I just want to shut. I got to be careful if this thing explodes in my hands.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, it's horrible smell. But I am going to chuck it.
So what? It's just gas is building up inside there.
That's it. It's just decomposing. I'm going to chuck it into.
It's no good.
I'm positive that's just liquid. All right, there you go. That's that one. I got excited for a second because I thought maybe
There's still a chance that some of those might be viable.
Yeah.
You have to be careful. You're not supposed to rotate.
I know. Well, it's right here, but I mean, this looks discolored. I don't. You did. I believe
shaking baby syndrome.
They're gonna come out trembling. I mean, I don't know. It's been so long. I don't know if these eggs are actually gonna hatch. It smells really bad. Should I open another one? Oh God, I'd hate to open one.
Yeah, you'll be crushed if it's like good, right?
Right, but I mean the problem is that
At what point do you just know?
when they all start to smell. And I don't know if it's my fingers. That doesn't smell. That does not smell. I mean, this one smells because of it was in proximity of the other one. Man, I got excited because I saw it. I don't know, I think I'll keep leaving them go. I'll just let them go for a little bit longer because it'd be stupid to crack one open.
Yeah.
But that was the smell I smelled today. I was like, what the hell's going on here? This does not smell good. It's pretty rank, actually. But I don't know what to do about these, though. It's such a pain in the neck. Let's go check. There was the ones in the Caiman enclosure that were kind of broken a little. They were kind of
right.
cracked.
There's some in the ground. So.
Yeah, let's go see what's going on. If she's still protecting them.
Is there a chance that you could get one hatching in the ground?
It's possible if they weren't cracked so bad. I mean, oh wow, it smells horrible in here. We got it right before things went completely sideways. Let's go and dig up some of the ones that were rotten. And, well, not that they were rotten, but they were cracked. Let's just see what we can find in there. I don't know. It's still worth moving that along. Now, she still comes out. But at what point does she abandon the eggs? And that'll tell me whether or not she knows internally that the eggs are no good.
Do you know anyone who's hatched out Caiman eggs?
I'm sure I do. My friend Ken Alfieri, I'm sure has. But, you know, immediately, no. I don't know anyone who actually has pulled it off. The other cool thing is we have in here another Hillary turtle. Come on in. So here's one. Now the female's going to be over here. So I'm going to just do my best to dig this up. Be ready to move. Do you see it?
I don't see it.
That's a good egg. That's a good egg.
Are you gonna leave it there?
Nope, I'm getting out of here.
What happened? You scared the heck out of me too.
You scared the heck out of me. Here she is. Let's go. Wait, we're good. Now, what would you do? Like, what would you do? I mean, I thought I got all the good eggs out of it.
And now you got that one. Now you're stuck with it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Do I open one of those?
Why not put that one in a separate container and incubate this one now?
Well, I'll incubate it with the other ones, but I'll mark it. But that's cool. I kind of want to get the rest now. That's the problem.
How many more are there?
I don't know. That's the thing. I thought I got all the good ones out
She's
of
not
it.
letting that happen.
Well, you're going to run diversion, okay? Yeah, you are. You got to run diversion, for God's sakes. Because I can get her to chase me, and if you can get her to chase you a little bit, I can do my thing. Come on, Kate did it from outside the thing. You can do it. So just, wait, hold on. Every freaking time you come over here, you fall or get hurt. Don't get bit by this goddamn thing. So what we'll do is
She's on point right now.
Yeah, but she's got a bad eye. She's got a bad eye, though. So you come over here and stand right here. Get her attention.
All right. I'm right here.
All right, good. Now I'm going to shut up and go behind her, okay?
Hold on.
Yeah.
How does this open if I need to open it?
You can outrun her.
No, I got to do this.
Yeah,
All
leave
right,
it somewhat ajar. Leave it a little ajar.
All right, there it is.
All right, so you stand over there and get her attention.
Here I am. She's locked on me. I'll keep moving a little over here, so maybe she's paying more attention to me as I drift this way. She let you go right past her. I'll keep talking, making a little noise. Oh boy. Is this actually working? Oh, she's turning her head. She might be trying to see the bad eye is on her right side, right?
Dude, I got another one.
Nice.
That's not cracked.
Good. All right. Don't press your luck.
What do you mean, don't press my luck? That's what I live for. Ah! I press my luck. This one doesn't feel good. I feel sloshy. This one's no good. I can tell. Here. This is what I was doing in the house. Feel this. Like, grab your hand. Put your hand out.
Yeah.
Shake it. Feel it?
A little bit,
Yeah, you can feel.
Well, I shouldn't be moving at all.
It should be, but this one's firm. So this one's probably got one in it. This one definitely does not. This one's just garbage. But I feel like I want to get another one.
How many more do you think are in there?
I don't know. I can't believe.
How many can they lay?
That's a great question. I think in the neighborhood of 20.
Well,
So
she's on the nest now.
yeah, we can do it. Mama. But you'll have to, like I said, you're going to run distraction. Watch. If I come up here, she's all over me. Yeah. All right, maybe you're right. Maybe this is it.
Yeah.
All right, we got this one. We got another one. Let's put it in the incubator. I think that's kind of cool. I bet you there's more in there, though. I can't believe I found that. Look, birds.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. That's random. But here, like, for example, I see if I break this open out here, it's going to be a horrendous smell.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But it is good fertilizer. So if I toss it out back, let's go out back. This is awesome. This egg looks fine. What we'll do is we're going to go inside and candle this. We'll go in the closet.
Yeah, let's see what's going on there.
Yeah, here, watch. I'll break it right here. Maybe the dog will stay away. Yeah, see?
Ugh.
Definitely not good. Yikes. Yeah, that's bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad memory. They ain't supposed to look like that. This is bad. Oh, look, we've got a bunch of bamboos planted. I'm very happy about that. We gotta get more bamboo. I want a wall. The Great Wall of Bamboo. Great Wall of Kamp Kenan. But come on, dude. You see all this work I'm doing?
It looks good.
Oh, yeah. We don't have a low spot there anymore.
Is this just going to be like a road now? I mean,
yeah,
this is
I want to make it a pathway, like a large enough pathway for service, you know, for service vehicle. And then eventually one day when good old Kubota sees how awesome we are here at camp, we're going to get a side-by-side. I have grand plans for that. Very cool. We got text. I think Brian's on his way. Yeah. Yep. Hey, here's Brian. So good news, man. We got this, and we're going to have a visit from Brian from Aquascape, and he's going to come really get into the nitty-gritty of what we're going to do with this pond that we're putting on over there. So let's go candle this, and then we'll go see Brian when he gets here. I think that'd be cool. But first, I'm going to text him my address, and then we'll candle an egg. Come on, Tom. Come in my laundry room. Let me see. I think it's dark enough in here. So let's see what we got. Being how long these have been in the ground, the goal is to not see anything really. Oh my God. And like I said, look, it's solid, right? Does that look solid? Like you're not seeing light really pass through it. Am I wrong? That's the light from the camera on the GoPro.
Yeah. No, well, you're not seeing anything in there.
That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. See, now people are going to be wondering, hey, Kenan, why didn't you just leave it in there?
Exactly.
Great question. Number one, the batteries. Number one, the babies could potentially get loose or eaten by birds. We have tons of birds here. So let's just get this out. I'm moving it to this side.
You gonna mark that sucker?
I'm moving. I know that it's. I can mark it very simply. Let's get this marker. We'll just put an X on this one. All right. So we got an X on that one. Let's go take. If I can get in there, I have a laser thermometer. I'd love to take the temperature of that nest. I want to see what the temperatures are currently in there, because I don't know if it's the proper soil. We got this laser gun here, this laser thermometer. Let's see what the temperature is inside that decomposing. I'm not a smart man, but I know what things rotten says. Okay, let's go. Oh shit. Yeah, she's right on it. But you know what? I'm actually gonna fend her off with this. At least that's the thought. Because I want to get in there and get that reading and really see if there are other eggs in there. Let's get them out. She's gonna put up a fight. It's gonna stink, but we gotta do it. All right, Mom, I'm sorry. Come on. That's good. Go back. Come on. Oh, you're a good mom, I know. I want to just get a temperature reading in there. Ooh, she is really not happy. Come on. Come on. It's only 75 degrees in there. Now that could just be because I've opened it. Come on. Another egg. That one might not be good though because of the... I know some of these were cracked, guys. Is she coming back or?
No, she's just chilling. She's pissed.
All right. Yeah, see, here's a cracked one. This one seems all right. I can't believe there are that many more that are... Oh, look at this. And what's the temperature of them?
She's coming back.
Oh, this thing's not working anymore. She sees her eggs. Come on. We gotta get these eggs. I know, sweetie. Tom.
Here, give me a hand.
You got that? You filming?
Yep.
Got that?
Hold on.
She's super unhappy
Okay, I
about
got
this. You're a good girl, I know, sweetheart. Oh, oh wow, that hurt. She's really giving it a good shake. But this is necessary, friendlies. This is not the ideal situation for those eggs, but those eggs are good. Or they
There's
are.
one more right in front of you.
This?
Oh, no, below it. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a shell.
No, it's just a rock. I see what you're saying.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
I'm gonna drop these. You might want to grab. Just to take the top ones, just so they don't fall off.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
Crazy, guys. Can you believe this? Now, wait, I have my thing. All right, that's cool. Yeah, she actually twisted it. I got a little cut. The bamboo actually was split. Wow. Listen, this is kind of cool. I never knew these were in here. Now, unfortunately, because the temperatures are not that great, and this darn gun isn't working well, yeah, they just feel cool. They don't feel, this one feels empty, to be honest, but we'll candle them and throw them in the incubator and hope for the best. This one, I don't know. Boy, I'll tell you what, my wife's nose, she's gonna pick up that stench. Not good. Let's go back in our little candling room. And we'll turn on the flashlight's already on. Fantastic. Let's just see what we got here. I don't know. Looks pretty good. Well, see this one? Look at this. This one, you can see through.
Mm-hmm.
There's no veins.
No good.
No good, most likely.
It's just like a yolk and that's it then?
I'm going to incubate it anyway, but...
now, what about there's like that band? I thought that was a
yeah, band is a good thing. That's why I was like, I think I'll incubate it. But it's really too long after being laid for it to not develop.
More, yeah.
It should be more. So let me see these right here. You got just one.
Mm-hmm. No, I got two here.
Yeah, all right. Well, this one might be worth doing.
It's looking solid.
Yep. But I would think that they'd be ready. That one looks like it's ready to hatch. That's what I mean. Like they should have hatched. So they're probably not fertile.
What do you mean they would have hatched by now?
I think so. I mean, they were laid in August. It's like, well, no, 3 months, right around.
That's not long enough, is it?
August.
I thought it was 5. No.
No.
Oh,
well,
that big?
115 days.
I'm mixing it up with tortoises.
Yeah, 115 days. So let's do the math. Let's say mid-August, wasn't it? Mid-August?
So it's about 4 months, basically.
Okay. It's right there. So let's not rush it. We got these. That's really cool, though. I'll put this one here. Excuse me, everyone. Blowing up, as they say. And I'll mark them. So, we shall see. A little stressful for her, but we got the eggs out. It had to be done. I can't just leave good eggs in the ground. So we'll see what happens. She was a good mom. My suspicions are this year is a wash. It was the first year she's ever built a nest. Usually she deposits on the ground. So we're still hopeful. We'll check out what happens. If one starts stinking, I might open another one up and just kind of get a good sense of what's happening there. All right, people, that's it. Pretty exciting. Female's awesome. Brian's on his way. You guys want to see what we're going to do? Stick around. Okay, as promised, Brian's here, man. There he is from Aquascape. Now, funny story, Brian hasn't been here. Maybe it's been about 3 or 4 years. I don't know.
Yeah, I snuck over here last time we did something for the wildlife area, but like literally snuck over.
Okay.
You know?
The place is great, but yeah, look at the lilies.
Oh, it looks
awesome.
so gorgeous. I mean, it looks like something you'd stumble up on like in the middle of Mexico.
Yeah.
Right? Like one of those cenotes or
I
something.
love it. Yeah, it's really, really
That's
cool.
what you need. We need a cave.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, whatever you guys want to do. But I want to kind of show him kind of everything that's been going on. So, of course, we got the front ones, but let me show you what I'm doing in the back, and then I'll show you the area.
It's just crazy how fast it's all developing.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I think it's one of the things that every single one of our customers doesn't realize. So whether you're in Florida or Chicago or Jersey, the way it matures over time, actually
makes it better.
It just makes it so much
Yeah,
better.
that's the really cool thing. I just like giving Brian, like, you know, he hasn't been here, and
Now,
him being a pond nerd.
Here's what I remember.
cool to
So last time, the very first time I was here, this tree was here.
Yep.
And all of this was grass.
Yeah.
All
right.
like from here, from that
Yeah, from the
barn,
building.
everything this way was all grass.
Yeah. In fact, this I dug out because you guys had left the machines for about a week after. So I got on the machines and dug out what we now call Fred's Lagoon.
A mini excavator to a man. It's kind of like a man holding like a chainsaw.
Well, we had
Yeah.
a pretty,
You know, it's just like
I
can cut this down or I can cut that down. You're like, I could dig this. I could dig
and that's
that.
exactly what happened. Here's
Oh, look
Dale's
at him.
over here. Now, you haven't seen Snaggletooth. That's Dale. She's the small one. Snaggletooth's about 12 and a half foot. She just got fed a little while ago.
Wow.
She's beautiful though. So she's fat and happy at the moment, but we got a big gator in there. Look at her high walking to come up and see. She knows that when I have someone,
Yep.
that she's like, I'm gonna get fed.
I'm on show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's really cool.
Now, how can you go in there with her?
Actually, we can go in there. With
I don't
her.
want to go in there with her, but
Okay,
can you?
You can. You can. It's advisable to have a pole just to kind of nudge her.
Yeah.
But generally she's well behaved, unless I walk in with the orange bucket and real prey items like chicken
or something.
like something that smells good. They'll chase me.
aggressive?
They chase me around the whole place.
Wow. And how about the other one? The other one's
No, that's the one that chased.
Oh.
And she's faster than him, but when you have a 12 and a half foot gator chasing your mouth agape, you run faster. Another way of puckering up, to be honest. But yeah, our friends at Custom Cages, you know, we've got these. In fact, I have a pondless waterfall kit. And we're gonna build in this center here.
Yep.
I'm gonna build a form.
Okay.
About 4.5 foot tall.
Okay.
And on top of it, we're gonna have another one of our wire sun catcher cages from Custom Cages, but it's gonna be very tall.
All right.
Because we have the croc monitors that are arboreal, but I'd love to have some kind of waterfall into a basin that's only about that deep, that the lizards can go in, but it creates that rainforest look.
Oh, you need like a drip, like a
You know what I
like
mean?
a weeping type wall type thing.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
man.
Rainforest, like just
Just mossy
and,
and like, you know, kind of plants growing on it, vines.
and they just have like water dripping off of them. It
You know,
looks
so
awesome.
how do you do that? Like, you would have your liner. Like, say, for example, I can't excavate enough soil to build up that high.
I'll tell you who we talked to. Our good friend Stuart over at Universal Rock. So we could do a skin, just like we did the enclosure there for when we had that Asian water monitor at Aquascape.
Got you.
We just did kind of a 2x4 wooden frame.
Perfect.
And you molded those skins around them, and then we can do whatever you want to just let it drip down.
And we can have a natural rock basin.
Just do
That's awesome,
whatever
man.
down at the bottom.
I love it. That's why I'm stoked you're here, because you know all the tricks of your trade.
Yeah.
So here's Slinky's house. It's a little bit, the pond is a little bit stirred up. And
How old is Slinky now?
I think he's like 10 or 11. He's getting older.
Because I've known you for a while, and Slinky's been here for a while at
the
that
thing
point.
about Slinky is these lizards only live 12, 15
Really?
years. Yeah. So he's getting up there, but he's not overweight. He's in good shape. His enclosure, I get in here twice a year and I've got a trim. And I do a clean out.
You've trimmed a lot since the last time I was here. 'Cause
there was a plant there. Yeah,
this was thick.
It was thick.
Here. He's walking a little bit like Ed.
Oh no, is that a little stiff? Yeah. Well, Ed's surviving incredible catastrophes. Yeah, our friend Ed, the pond professor, and his wife, thankfully, are okay. But Ed almost, frankly, died in a car accident. He was hit from behind.
I didn't know this.
Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you, Tom.
Rolled the truck 3 or 4
He was
times.
hit from behind by a driver going 125 miles per hour, as they were going 75. Think about that. So both he and his wife are okay, thank God, and glad to hear it.
And back in Africa.
Yeah,
He's
been in Africa the last few months.
In an
2 weeks on,
2 days
2 weeks
later
off.
went to Africa.
Ed is unstoppable. But anyway, there he is. He's
God.
beautiful.
So fantastic.
Isn't that great? Yeah. So his enclosure's great. I love it. I can't thank you guys enough. So I'm stoked that you're back, man. Would you like to see where we're gonna go?
Yes.
All right,
I
let's
wanna
do
see it.
Because I know you have a schedule we gotta stick to. You flew in, you're flying out later. But here she is. This is what we want. We're trying to. Yeah, she's huge.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's a big lady, okay? And then there are males in there. Obviously, they need a large pond.
These were in
the rec pond, but they'll eat all those beautiful lilies that you love, and I have grown to love. So what we decided to do is do a new pond for them, and put some carnivorous turtles in that back pond, so they don't eat our lilies. So right now, guys, you know I always am apologizing. I got water coming on every night. It cycles through, but it is what it is.
This is the Fly River turtle, right?
No, that's
here's but the Fly River. But they have the webbed.
Yeah, but those aren't flippers. Come on over here, bro. You'll see when
It's got even the same nose.
No, similar. But there's the Fly River turtle. Okay, so we want to get these guys into a more proper setup for them, and I have to check this because this was filled up. It seems to be losing water, so I think maybe my PVC is a little loose. But anyway, yeah, let's go. I have the.
Where is this? Well, this guy will eat all the plants too, no?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So they're going to live all together in the other one.
Great.
So that's going to be.
We've got we've got two.
Yeah.
One's about this size.
Okay.
I feel, and then the one that goes back and forth from Ed's house back to Aquascape, Titan.
Titan. Yeah.
It's probably now about like
that's
that
really
big.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, let me show you what we're working with over here. Walk this way. We've got electric that I'm going to have my buddy come out and get us a bigger. We need a sub panel. I want to pull a heavier duty wire. What are your pumps pulling?
Well, you'll do one pump 100% for the wetland.
Yep.
And then we'll do another pump that I think you could put on a timer just for jets. And
okay. Gotcha. So here's the area.
We're not really thinking about like big waterfalls and all that.
Not big waterfalls. Not where we have to put elevation.
Do you want the turtles to be able to go into the wetland area?
Not into the wetland. So we need enough of a gap that they won't climb up. But I'm thinking the same level. You see the rec pond back there is just perfect.
Yeah, all right.
As far as our levels, because those turtles don't really want to climb up there. They've never been in there.
Well, we can do it, like the wetland doesn't necessarily need aquatic plants to thrive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's like icing on a cake. Oh, the amount of beneficial bacteria that grows in just the wetland by itself is more than enough than what the aquatic plants are actually adding to it.
And we're thinking of using bioballs.
We're going to do bioballs for sure.
That's really cool. This is a different application.
It's so much. It's easier to clean. It's 3 times the amount of surface area, is the same amount of gravel.
And we won't have to get gravel.
And we don't have to get gravel, which is helpful. And
again, you tell me. But I was thinking the wetlands up in here somewhere, right?
Yep.
So our wetlands up here. I even sprayed a
little. You've got like the natural topography that just already kind of comes like this, so we'll just use it.
Pulling out all this, all this. I'm trimming all this back. You know, cleaning this sea breeze bamboo up.
What kind is this?
That's Dendrocalamus gigantea.
Gosh.
That's giant bamboo.
Like bamboo is the one plant that's a no-no next to a pond, but
well, these are clumping types.
Yeah,
these are not runners.
And we're not going to put the pond here.
Okay.
You know, we'll keep it 10 feet away from it.
That's a mature comb, and so is that.
Yeah.
So this will not spread any further.
Oh,
no?
All right.
This is a mature comb. So you see where it comes out? The other thing is, if you want, you just can kick off.
Oh, as you start.
This was an aborted comb. So you can see right here, this is a new one, but it's dead already. They start to grow at the end of the season, which is now, and then they put all their energy back into the main part of the plant. But I kind of like that we're doing Asian turtles in this area. We got bamboo. The only downside, going to be a lot of leaf litter.
Well,
so
downside for you.
That's exactly.
I think it's great that you bring up all the leaves, because one of the most common questions I get when designing ponds is, where's this perfect spot for a pond? Yeah. And is a pond better in full sun? Is a pond better in full shade? The pond is best where aesthetically it looks the best.
Okay.
And really underneath the canopy of all these trees, it's going to be amazing. The water qualities are going to be great too, because you're not going to get the sun.
Right.
Create.
That's lumpy. That's lumpy.
Here's some sneaking behind me.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
The sun creates all that string algae.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
And so there's pros to a pond in full sun. There's pros to a pond in full shade. And I think that like the setting here is just perfect.
Cool.
Right.
Cool. That's what I thought. And also, we're not going to have to worry about digging here. There's no utilities. There's no, and I figure the intake bay is going to be over there somewhere.
Yep.
Right. The exact opposite of.
Yep.
So what did we say? What's our footprint looking like?
Well, my wheels are turning, right?
Cool.
And I want to do some different stuff that you don't have.
Awesome.
Right now. Like, you've got that lumber.
Yeah.
You could do a pretty cool bridge. Like,
I'm listening.
right? Like a bridge would be pretty awesome.
I am anything like that.
Yeah.
I would be amazed. So yeah, like getting that lumber here is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Because these are big planks, you know.
He had Ipe too.
What's
Ipe
that?
boards were there.
Oh, he has Ipe
Oh my
boards.
gosh! Like, that
And
stuff's
he's like, take
I
fantastic.
mean, that's
Yeah.
perfect for a bridge.
Yeah.
Really.
So
It chews up your saw blades and everything, but you know,
they were like this
it'll
long
last,
though.
It'll
they were
last
long.
forever.
No, they were
They were
perfect.
pre-cut.
They were literally bridge size. They were already cut.
they were already bridge size.
They were already
so.
used as
Yeah.
a like dock.
So what
walkway.
could be really neat with this one, if we could design this to make this one a little bit more interactive,
Yeah.
or, you know, like slinkies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, so much of your stuff, you don't really want to just put somebody back in there and say, yeah, enjoy it in here. Like,
Gotcha.
Let's let people kind of take a pathway
I like it.
around this.
Okay.
And so if we think of that pathway, like my mind,
Right,
you
here's
know,
this gate
is
can
where
be
you're coming.
modified and changed. What if there's some kind of bouldery steps up and then down, just tall enough that turtles can't get off?
Yeah.
You know, because I like this strange material. It's just chunk sideweed.
Well, it's
works good.
It's genius.
Yeah, and if we
It
could
works.
just kind of do something like
Yeah.
that, or even like some telephone pole steps up,
Yeah, yeah.
down. Now the animals can't get out.
Yeah, because you're so used to just stepping over. Like,
Yes.
You probably almost never.
I never open
Open
this.
the gate.
You know, I of course I'm going to get in here and trim all this stuff up nice. This is a cool area that's not being utilized, and I love what you're
Yeah.
thinking. So yeah, like some kind of bridge or
So if this is the entrance, whether we step up or you build a different
Right.
gate or whatever, the pathway just kind of feels like it should go this way. So
Okay.
often what I'll do is I'll kind of think of what's that pathway look like first,
yeah. of
then
course.
just design the water, because I can manipulate the water
oh my
to
gosh.
do whatever.
Yeah, cool.
So if the pathway came this way, and then let's just be right here, the pathway kind of came like this. This makes sense for the bridge to be right here,
Yep.
and then intake bay
Intake bay.
be on the other side of the bridge. The bridge should always lead to something.
Okay.
Like, my biggest pet peeve is a bridge that has
Nowhere.
a dead end.
Yeah.
Like, it drives me nuts.
Okay.
But this leads you to
The tortoise
the
bunker.
tortoise bunker, because you have to
And-
get in there
Right.
to
Exactly.
maintain stuff and everything else. But I think this can come back that way, and then maybe even like if we can really scratch our heads a little bit more.
We did want a beach entry also. I think that would be key for these turtles to lay eggs.
And I think that'd be nice, like over in that
Okay,
area, someplace
okay.
where you can see it.
Easy
A little easier,
access,
Easy
yeah.
access. Like, I
All right.
love the beach entrance over there, and maybe someplace on this side, kind of once you cross the bridge, we do some type of deck type thing
Okay.
or something over here. I gotta think about it a little bit more,
No
because
worries.
underneath that deck is going to be the cinder blocks,
Right.
and they're not really like sexy,
Yeah.
right? So you usually want, like, if the main viewing area is over here,
You don't want to see
I don't
those.
want to see those.
Right. So, all right. So, because I originally thought the cinder blocks would be on that side.
Yeah,
But
and maybe we do that. Like,
yeah.
maybe that's the answer, and then put the beach over on this side of the bridge, because it's still, like, for you, it's all accessible.
Right. Right. But I do think there's a natural flow
Uh-huh.
to the property around the perimeter, where eventually I'm going to get rid of all this eyesore, maybe plant some more bamboos to hide all that, you know, my off display
Yeah.
area. But, you know,
And then maybe stepping stones or something across the wetland,
we've got them.
because I like this. Yeah, you just showed me all those
Yeah.
flowers. Like, it'd be kind of nice if you were crossing the wetland in here. And
It would
then-
make weeding the wetland better, you know, like
and
you
then
could
the
work on.
pathway continued this way
Yeah.
around to the deck that cantilevers out over, and then back out the gate.
Perfect.
There it is.
That's it.
All right.
Because now
paint.
you're going around. well, here's the thing, Bri. You know, you're going around this beautiful specimen tree.
Yes.
Okay, this is not something you would see
No,
every day.
like, this is
giant
what I was
bamboo.
drawn to right away. I was like,
Right.
oh my
so,
god, that's
so we're building a little adventure around, and we'll have our dendrocalamus. You know, I love it, man. This is going to be hidden. I can, like I said, trimming all this, but hey, this is all good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like we'll get it all cleaned up for you, and I'll be ready for you.
Railroad, the
The
telephone
poles down here.
Kind of hide this, really
Yep.
define that pathway.
Gotcha. And so you think we can build that wetland up
Yeah,
well
we'll get
here
it-
with boulders and
We'll
stuff?
get a decent sized waterfall coming into it.
Yeah, hey, listen, if it's that much
all,
of a,
yeah,
that's all we
that's
need. I'm not looking for cascades here, but
and just a drop,
awesome.
right?
Yeah, just one drop
Because that keeps
into
the turtles from wanting to.
correct
All right.
to climb up it. I'm not even concerned. The key is if we're going to do this for these turtles, I want the space for these turtles. So if it's possible, and if it looks good, you're going to be the artist here. But if we get one drop into the main body, does that work?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
So you get some agitation
Yeah.
of the water, you get some aeration of the
Well,
water.
and I was talking about maybe a second pump that just adds jets and
okay.
movement. Because the pond's going to have kind of this unique shape. And
there may be
there could be
areas
some
where,
still areas. And,
Cool.
and if you just put those on a timer or when leaves are aggressively falling, you can go out here, plug that thing in, and just push
it all.
more stuff over to the intake bay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, call it your party pump.
Yeah, there you go, man. The party pump. But yeah, so sometime in the next few weeks, I'm going to get in here with the Kubota. I'm going to get all this material out. I'm going to get this trimmed back so that it's, you know, we don't want it dropping down when we work. I'll just clean all these up. I'll trim back, you know, we can, I don't know, these seem to be dying, these palmettos anyway. So we could rip those out and I can trim up all those palmettos because.
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
Like my yard's like from here to there,
Yeah,
and it
dude.
overwhelms me. And you're like,
I am overwhelmed. But now, listen, I'm telling you, man, now that I know
crazy.
the tractor has been a major game changer.
that's
for
awesome.
Me. So
well, Kubota's such
that's
an
why
awesome brand, right?
Keep it going, dude. Lean and mean, Pop used to say. Just keep working until the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
But here we are. So you're gonna mark this out?
Yeah,
I
let me
guess?
just kind of mark
Do your
this
thing,
out,
brother. This is awesome, guys. This is really cool. So you know what? We're gonna finish here. I'm gonna let him get to work marking it out. You're just gonna have to come back, visit us in January when we have the Aquascape Winter Retreat. Once again, back here in South Florida. What's it gonna be? The second time at Bush Wildlife and the second time at Kamp Kenan. I love these guys. They're talented artists and they're working with nature. So we love that. All right, guys, go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Kamp Kenan to help support us because we're gonna need it because I gotta get a lot of rocks and stuff. So help us out. We're helping turtles and we appreciate each and every one of you. Say goodbye, Brian. See you guys.